Is it repeating? It's really nice. Okay, it's not loud in the video. Okay, good. There you go. That's why though. It's one of the good ones. There's another one that's Cat. Cat's really nice too. Cat's really nice. No! That is a very slight chance of it doing that. And of course, that slight chance is now. Come on. Game. Game, come on. I have jump boost. I should be able to jump over that. Oh, wait, I did grab it. When? When did that enter my inventory? Anyway, it's fine. I have it now. That was, I think, a classic. An old classic that was really good. Now my new favorite is this one. I don't think Pig Step was one that I was very interested in. Interested in collecting? Yes. Interested in actually listening to? I don't think so. That's just a personal opinion of mine, though. Is there anything else in here that I need to... Yeah, I'll sort all this stuff out later. I don't really feel like doing it on video. I don't remember. Did I show everything off in here? I don't know. So one change that I did make is that I replaced some of the glowstone with this shroom light. Actually, I'll go in creative mode just to show it off. Because there's actually some things that I want to also show off too. That's not creative mode. This is creative mode. Okay. Let's see here. So I think it's like /give light. Oops. It's @p light block, I think. Yeah, it's like light block. So yeah, so you'll see like there's some light blocks inside. It's though I don't need nearly as much glowstone inside of these like areas and such. So I was thinking of replacing some of these areas. So though there's like very little glowstone, but I'm gonna create like mood lighting. So this is like maxed out. I might just decrease it to like maybe like 7, maybe, because like in a room like this, you don't need like 1, 2, like 30 glowstone in here just to create light. You just need like maybe like 1, maybe like 2 for like each, like 1 for each corner kind of thing, and then that's it. That's all you really need. You don't really need like 20 of them. I thought I put 1 here though. Oh, it didn't make much of a difference, that's why. And there's 1 in here, I think? No, because I have glowstone in here, that's right. There will be 1 in there. Yeah, because I'm thinking of replacing most of these with these light blocks. But the problem is that... Yeah, I remember putting these here. The reason why I don't want to do that is because that if I want to move this back to 1.17, I think 17 has them maybe, but like 1.16 or 1.15 or 1.12 or whatever, and then I'm like, well, I'm using these light blocks as my light source, and it's like it doesn't exist in those versions. Well, I'm screwed. So that's why I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and unequip everything, and I'm gonna go store them in this barrel over here. So though, just in case I want to wipe my inventory, I don't remove my other stuff. Also, yes, in 1.19, I'm gonna say this in 1.19 anyway, so just as a heads up anyway. In 1.19, there is a new enchantment called, I think it's like Swift Sneak or something like that, or Shadow Sneak or whatever it's called. It's like something with sneaking. I will be adding that to the Wings of the Eternal. However, there is an extra catch to it though. In order for the Wings of the Eternal to have it, in particular, I have to collect that particular enchantment if I can. If I can't, we'll just pretend, if you will, that we have to get that particular enchantment to, I think the max number that the vanilla game will allow is 5. And that's kind of where we need to go towards. So if that particular enchantment can theoretically go to 5, if the game would code it, I think it's coded that that's the final one, but it's not coded that it's obtainable. But I'm wondering if it's like sharpness, where you can get sharpness 5, you just have to use it through anvils. I'm hoping that that's how the case is, but if it isn't, then we'll just pretend like the Wings of the Eternal is at 5, and then the Wings of the Eternal will have that enchantment in general. Why won't this open? But yeah, and there's another reason why I don't want to just give it the enchantment, is because there's no really too much like, it's not really fun if you just give yourself all the enchantments at such a high level, and then it's like, okay, now what? I know I did that with Wings of the Eternal, but I gave it to it for a reason, because I wanted to experiment with stuff. Wings of the Eternal was not actually meant to have just about every enchantment at like 32,000. It was meant to see like what I could do with certain other commands. Wings of the Eternal has the /attribute commands to make it so that it feels like it has armor. And that's another thing that I want to do for 1.19 and the other versions as well, is that we're going to have a way that you can actually buy the what's it called? You can buy the an elytra that has the same armor value as the armor that you currently have equipped. I would love to have it so that there's a unique texture to show off that you have both, but there is none that I can think of. So unfortunately, I don't think I can do that. But I would love to be able to do that. Yeah, so like there's a bunch of these little light fixtures now. I added them in just so that way they're like, I could potentially remove some of these glowstone and actually start putting stuff in here to actually make it feel like it's much more home-like. However, I only ever added the 15 ones in here. But I will actually create... but there was actually a reason why they were 15, because they were... because I think these were added in 1.17 off the server kind of thing. So when 1.18 rolls around, where mobs no longer generate within any light level, the light level has to be 0. I can actually like kind of add this in where it's like these are like 7, but they're hidden, where you would normally have like a light source. Like I could put one like right here, and it would be like as if there is a glowstone there, but it's not. And I think that would look really, really cool. The only problem is that there are some places where I can't remove the light source blocks, and that of course is this area, because it has to have these sea lanterns, because this sea lantern actually leads outside. So I kind of can't remove that. There is also one thing that I would really like in this area. I've been trying to look for something similar to it. I think there is a way you can do it, But the problem is that I don't know how structure blocks takes it. So I kind of don't want to do that, if that makes any sense. And that is that, so if I were to go without the behemoth potion, so let's say I don't have my behemoth potion, we're in 1.19, and let's say I want to explore down here and find some feathers here. Okay, I got a shulker of feathers. Now let's go and let's go and leave. Uh-oh, I can't leave. I mean, I can because I'm in creative mode, but I mean, like, in survival, I can't leave. I want to do something really cool with this. I think there's a way you can do it with armor stands, I think. I remember doing it with, within 1.10, 1.11, I think, where we created it was a man-made dungeon, and we had to use console commands, I think, or like commands to actually get a spawner to work properly the way that we wanted it to. So what I want to do is I want to do something similar to that, where like not the dungeon, but like what we used for it. We used a named armor stand. Then whenever that named armor stand is around, it'll give nearby players within a certain radius. Within a certain radius, I think we had regeneration, but I want to do something similar, but have it like here that gives jump boost, and it only ever works when you're around this area. Now, I think the reason why armor stands were used was because, like, this is what an armor stand looks like. And it's easy to do. Right? So, like, you can have it so that, like, when you're near it, you get a jump boost or whatever. But you have to, like, have the armor stand being named. Now, there is something that I was thinking of, too. And it has something to do with over here as well. So, you see this, right? This is actually an invisible item frame. But this one, I think you can't interact with it at all. I want to know if I can do something similar to that, but for down here, like let's say on, where is the item frame? There it is. So like right here, because it doesn't interact with anything, and have it so that way though, like in this little thing, one block above, one block in the center area, and one block below will give you jump boost. And then the same thing goes with like every other area, because there's always a wall facing it. We'll go here for now, because I don't want you to like accidentally interact with it here. Because if you go right here, you're gonna be like this, and you're gonna be like, how come I can't access it, right? And with this, it creates a small window that you can't actually interact with it, right? So we'll go here and there. There's only one that I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have to go sign. There we go. Oh. That's going to be a problem. Can you put it on top of the trapdoor? I didn't know you could do that. Uh-huh. Yeah, because then you'll be able to jump out, and then you can just right-click it. Yeah, because either way you have to go click this area. Yeah, okay, that actually is very, very nice. I didn't know you could put it on top of the trapdoor. I'm learning things new every day. So I can put it on top of the trapdoor then. Oops. You have to shift click it apparently. That's interesting. I think the problem though is that I think I have to put a repeating what's it called? Come on, brain, catch up here. Repeating command block, so that it'll always constantly do it. And I'll have to put it for the entire base too. Because there's how many of them? There's, I think, 6 in total. Because there's the 2 here. There's 1 back there. Then there's the 2 over here, and then there's the 1 that's over here as well. And that's all of the downstairs ones. There's, I think, another hidden thing here. Yeah, because that's from Voracle. I wanted to keep that aesthetic from Voracle. But yeah, see, this is beautiful. Yeah, because my old way of building and just designing rooms in Minecraft, this would just be stone brick. That's it. This whole entire thing would be stone brick, and that's it. There wouldn't even be these like little indentations, like there was stairs or anything like that. Nope, just stone brick walls. Actually, I'll show through creative mode how my bases kind of used to look like, because this is how I liked building. Because this is actually the way that I liked to build when it was when stone brick first came out, I should say. And since then onward, I just kept on doing it. I don't remember where stone bricks are. There they are. I'll just build a little dummy house over here. I'll break it after. Oops. I'm getting weird lag spikes for some reason. It's really weird. Yeah, so I keep thinking, though, like, I'm going to lag and then double-click again. We don't want that. We're going to go with stairs. And we're going to go with that there. We're going to go with this here. Oops. There you go. That's a normal Minecraft house to me back during every other version. That's it.